Horrific defending, a red card, down to 2 goals, Desser's missing open nets, you name it. It was a typical Rangers performance today against Aberdeen. Welcome back to the channel. Aberdeen 2, Rangers 2. And you know what? We could sit here, we really could greet about the fact that it's more drop points. I mean, we all know the league's over, but I mean, a loss with a debt when 100% confirmed it, right? Like, confirmation. Obviously, it is confirmed, you know. But that 11, right, that he fielded, that was pretty much an 11 that we would have all wanted to have seen. I literally said Liam Kelly, then I would play at the back, Fernandez, Proper, and then Salah. As for Fernandez, I'll admit, I didn't actually get to see like the first 20 minutes of this game. I have no idea what happened to Fernandez. I haven't really looked into it. But the question is, what was the point of bringing him in on loan? You know what I mean? The whole point of this game was to rest Tavernier and guys like it for Thursday. Tav has to come on about the 20th minute. And this isn't just a burying James Tavernier thing, right? He was brutal in that game. And I thought Hadji was pretty poor. And I thought a lot of the people... I mean, I put it this way. I thought a lot of the subs were poor. But the reality is they were still better than the people they get brought on for. Which is mental. I thought Tav, every time he touched the ball, he gave it away. I thought Hadji was sloppy, but he did produce that moment of quality. Anyway, let's get to the goals. Free kick. Oh God, what do you call him? Leighton Clarkson. It was him that got the goal, wasn't it? The free kick. Good free kick. Could Liam Kelly do better? He does get a glove to it. He gets a decent glove to it. Just can't quite keep it out. Again, it's one of those ones, right? It's a good free kick. He probably should have enough to keep it out, but considering the sort of goals, right, that Butland has been letting into the back of the net recently, I think we'll let Liam Kelly away with this one. Ross McCausland, 2 yellows, gets sent off. Absolutely idiotic, man. Just, what is he doing? His Rangers career's done. You know what I mean? He has been in the Rangers team now, right? Floating about it. I know this season he's kind of had half chances and wasn't quite what he had last year, but he's been floating about this Rangers team for like 18, 19 months. And if anything, he's regressed from his opening couple of games. So for me, maybe move him on. He's no good enough. Gets sent off. Aberdeen hit on the counter-attack. They make it 2-0 with, what do you call him, Papi Gay, bottom right-hand corner. Awful defending. It is absolutely horrific, but into the bottom right-hand corner. Gay makes it 2-0. We then make it 2-1. Finlay Curtis whips the ball across. Danilo gets his header on target. Keeper saves it, and Igamani first to tap it in, and it then was ruled as out. Again, it looked out, but because this was actually given as out and they've got no conclusive evidence that it was in, you've just got to stick with the on-field decision. So I have no real complaints. It would be pretty hypocritical of me to turn around and say, well, this should have stood. Honestly, if that's what they just gave on the day and it looked out, then I can't say much, you know. Similar to the Dyson Maida one against Hibs. I mean, I thought it did look out, that one, but the reality is no one knows. So the referee, they shouldn't have overturned it. And with this one, well, there's no real proof we know it's in. So I think it's the correct decision in the end. But yeah, Igamani, thought had a decent game. And you're doing the 10 minutes tough. And you know what? Fair play to a lot of the players that did come on. I know a lot of them didn't put in the greatest of shifts, but to actually come back from 2-0 down at Pataudry, but with 10 men, it's alright, isn't it? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and, you know, do jumping jacks about it, but it was no bad. But guys like Danilo, Cortez getting subbed off at half-time, they're ranked rotten, man. I mean, you're talking about 10 million worth of players there. 10 million worth of players in our league. They should be absolutely bossing it. And I don't know what it is with Danilo, man, but the guy is so bad these days. And Oscar Cortez, at least Danilo's showing moments. What is Oscar Cortez just spends his time in the hospital, in the Royal. Guy's brutal. Honestly, that is the biggest waste of 4 million I've ever seen. And you know what? Say you what? See Barami? I thought Barami was actually really good today. Showing really good glimpses. You know, skinning players, going past them, etc. But Igamani pulls it back to 2-1. Good finish into the bottom right-hand corner. Quite similar to Gay's finish, but I mean, he just He just skint like 3 guys and put it in. That's why I think he just should be starting over Dessers. Aberdeen, later on, they do make it 3-1 with Nisbet, but it's ruled out for handball. You could argue it's a bit soft, you know, but honestly, I don't get the handball rule these days, man. You see stuff not getting given, and you see stuff getting given for ridiculous stuff, but this was good for us. And then, yeah, like the last 20 minutes, man, it's brutal. Like, there was nothing happening in this game. It was just long ball City. We then get a good pass over the top to Cyril Dessers, last kick of the game, and he balloons it off the post, and you're thinking, fuck me, Dessers, mate, you are pish. But then it falls to Yanis Hadji after Yefty slides him through, and he sticks it top bins, and that's the final score, guys. Rangers, well, Aberdeen 2, Rangers 2, and yeah, I mean, it's disappointing. There's more points dropped, but you know, it was basically got everybody rested and got a few minutes in the legs of people that needed it. Probably the only downside is Tav. I say another downside is the fact that Igamani played the full fucking game, which means he's definitely not playing Thursday. And Donkey, Dessers is definitely going to play Thursday. But yeah, it doesn't tell us anything we don't already know. There's just a lot of players at this club that are no good enough for this club. And yeah, but you know, coming back for 2-0 down with 10 men, it's alright, but I didn't like what I seen at the end when we made it 2 each. The fucking celebrating on the bench. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a draw. Like when Barry was doing it, when we come back and beat Kelly and we beat Dundee and you beat Celtic, you know, obviously it's an old firm, I accept that, and you know, in other games it's actually to win it, you know, winning game, but this is to draw, and I get it, like it's that's going to cost Aberdeen, I think, big time in this race for third, because I think Hibs are going to win the day. It's already kicked off, don't know what the score is, but yeah, that's pretty much it. What is there to say? A lot of players rested. Our season's a Europa League. League doesn't matter, so we'll see how that goes on Thursday. But until then, leave your thoughts down below, and peace.